Okay, there we go again. ISO 1600, f4, 1/60th of shutter speed. So let's see how this goes. So I got me another RF 16 millimeter, one for the full frames, and one okay, I'm wondering if it's better just to go back here. I think it is. So I can make the U-turn real quick. Oh yeah. Now I just have to worry about the oncoming traffic. See right where that car is? At least I got a running start. I mean, I could have made it, but in my experience, especially right now after rush hour traffic is winding down, sometimes you have to wait a long time, especially when a lot of people are basically trying to go home. Love it. Love it. Okay. So this is the 10 to 20. I just tried the 10 to 18. Canon really doesn't make any lenses for crop sensor cameras. When you get like a 2.8 RF16, that's small, but it's wide. Kind of gives you a 10 millimeter effect. So. Because that's what I was telling the salesman. It's like, I saw something magical with the R10, because with the 16 millimeter, which is a full frame lens, it would become a 27, okay? Instead of like a 24. But, see like the dash that's over the, underneath the hood. Then you get a higher number of focal length. So I do like the 28 millimeter. I like the all right, there we go. I like the 24 on both, the old EFS lens and the RF 24. I think like the 22 on the Canon is like a 35, okay? 23 is for Sony and Nikon with the 1.5. Oh, even for Fuji. And they got a lot of lenses for the APS-C. So I'm rushing back home so I can feed the animals. It's their feeding time in about 15 minutes. And that guy doesn't have any car lights on. I don't see any flaring. It's looking awesome. And I'm wondering if I need any other lenses. I am going to drive downtown with this lens. That's the only other test I haven't done. See how it does in the city lights. I'm trying to do one project after another. I thought I compared the APS-C line between the Canon and the Nikon. I would love to see adapters between both cameras. You know, they got one for the Sony lenses to Nikon, but nothing from the Nikon to the Sony. They got I think there are adapters for the Canon EF line to Nikon, but that might be just to the F mount. Yeah, guy says, man, you got a lot of stuff. And I says, yeah. I thought it was cheaper than golf. And I'm lousy at golf. I'm a little bit better at taking pictures. So I was looking at the RF class, I was looking at the cameras, you know, for the Canon, and I don't know. I still like the flashes on the camera, like on the Z50 and the R10. On the Sony, it's on the A6100. I think they have one on the A6400 also. So it's looking pretty good. You get less stuttering if you get a wider field of view. But if you narrow it down, and then when you start slowing down or turning corners and stuff like that, you start seeing stuttering. I put these two videos up, you know, going to and going back. It's kind of like the nighttime series that I have. Okay, gotta watch out for this car on the right. Good. One of these days they'll finish all this project over here. See all the Christmas lights on the fence post in the neighborhood to the right. This was cleaned up for a while. Still got trash here. So this way I'll keep the RF16 in the R10 bag, and I have the spare for the full frame. Yeah, that tube is gone, by the way. That guy took it with him. You know, that was out in that pasture, so someone took it. Check the mail. So Sony's a little upset with the exposure compensation. All right, so you can't hardly see the fence, but I don't trust the LCD screen. So what I am going to do is get it when I post, and then it'll probably be brighter than what it should be. See, the LCD screen, everything looked pretty good at when I had auto ISO also. But the LCD screen showed little speckles, and oh, there's the noise. It's not very good. I think Sony's the worst, except for their top-line cameras. But you get what you pay for. So if you get autofocus on a cheap camera, well, deal with it. Okay, so there's Christmas decorations there. It's wonderful. I like the Christmas decorations here too. Which check the mail. Be right back. So I canceled the pay stubs. Well, I got my last one from the post office, and probably need it for tax purposes. I'll find out if I get a 26th one. I think it goes monthly from then on. So anyhow, thank you for tagging along. Just remember to stay safe, keep smiling until next time. I shall see you then. Goodbye, folks.